Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. No contact. Their current thoughts and feelings. This reading is timeless, and for this reading I'm using 4 different decks. There are 4 piles to choose from. Pile 1, Pile 2, Pile 3, Pile 4. Think of your person and make your selection. If you chose pile 1, here is your reading. Seven of Cups, 3 of Wands, 4 of Cups. If you're new to this channel, no, I do not read reversals. I only read cards in the upright. I have at least a couple of videos of this channel explaining how I read tarot and explaining why I don't read reversals. 6 of Wands. So, I can tell you right away that your person of interest is confused. They lack clarity. All cards are neutral. They can be positive or negative according to the cards around them in the sequence. But as a rule, 7 of Cups and 4 of Cups tend to be pretty low vibration cards. 4 of Cups, I get on the soapbox about 4 of Cups a lot at this channel. It tends to indicate a lack of interest, a lack of gratitude. But sexual attraction is strong with 3 of Wands and 6 of Wands, and 6 of Wands is extremely high vibration. So we'll have to dig deeper. I would say this person is attracted to you. They are thinking of you. But according to these first 4 cards, I would say that they aren't going to be pursuing a relationship with you anytime soon. Hard shuffle. I associate 7 of Cups with Neptune and Pisces. I call it Neptune clouds of confusion. The Hierophant. You could come from radically different cultures. I don't feel like you and this person have much in common. 5 of Wands. What seems to define this connection so far is a very strong sexual attraction, but not much in common. Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're probably a lot more rooted in reality than this person. I feel like this person pretty much has their head in the clouds. They could have a very sketchy employment history. They could be in between jobs. They could be struggling financially. They could have an addiction. And I feel like your life is pretty much the opposite of that. I feel like you're healthy. money is not an issue for you. You have a good job. You have a good career. You know who you are and what you want. You probably have strong earth in your natal chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. And you're pretty much no nonsense. But it could be when it comes to this connection, you're as confused as this person is because you feel this strong pull. You feel this attraction. You could have a really strong Neptune contact in your synastry. One example of many. You could have Neptune at 13 Sagittarius, and this person could have their Venus or their Moon at 15 Sagittarius, a tight conjunction. Neptune Moon, Neptune Venus. So with that, even if you don't have a lot in common in the 3D, you're going to have this 5D energy between you. Pisces, Pisces. And that happens a lot with soulmates. I've had a few different romantic, sexual soulmate experiences, and a lot of times with soulmates, you don't have much in common. I'm thinking of 2 different soulmate experiences I had in particular where there was a very strong attraction, but it was inexplicable because I didn't have anything really in common with these 2 men in the 3D. I like to read. I'm very intellectually curious. I am an Aquarian. These 2 men that I'm thinking of, they did not like to read. Our taste in music was different, and just the way we saw the world in general was really different. And I'm seeing something similar here. The Empress. So strong Venus, because the Hierophant, that's Taurus, ruled by Venus. And the Empress is Venus, the divine feminine. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Ace of Swords. 2 of Wands. 8 of Pentacles. If you and this person were to go beyond your differences and get together in the 3D and work something out and create the 8 of Pentacles, it would be with a lot of energy and a lot of effort. It could be that your person, this person you're not in contact with, they see you as someone they could potentially have 8 of Pentacles with, this really solid, good, gratifying relationship. But there's a profound lack of understanding here. I see 2 people who don't really know or understand each other. And I feel like clear, direct, honest communication does not come easily for this person. So with these last 4 cards, I'm going to try to get more clarity and see, I don't know, what's going on exactly in this person's mind regarding this connection. Please show in these last 4 cards, what is going on with this person? What do they think of this connection with the person who chose pile 1? What are their thoughts on this connection? Again, what I'm seeing here is the sexual attraction dominates. This person finds you attractive. It could be there was an intense flirtation at one time. Maybe you exchanged pictures, videos. I feel like they definitely fantasize about you. But I'm looking for clarity, which may not exist with this connection, but clarity on what this person thinks of you and the connection in general. Eight of Cups. So they've walked away from this, or they've tried to turn their back on this, but they still feel this pull. They still feel connected to you. Three of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles again in the same row. That's significant. And Queen of Wands. I feel like you have a lot of maturity and life experience that this person lacks. There could be an age gap, which usually when I see knights and queens, or a knight and a queen, I think age gap. And here we have three queens, but I'm still getting the feeling that you could be a few years older than this person. You definitely have more life experience. You could be a single parent, perhaps. I just see this person as someone who has gone from job to job, situationship to situationship. I don't feel like they've ever been involved in a long-term, serious, committed relationship in their life. I feel like this person is a flirt. I feel like they're not direct. This is the kind of person, and I'm very familiar with this energy. I'm thinking of a certain person from my past. This is the energy of someone who they can tell you all these glorious things on Facebook in a direct message. Maybe they've been drinking and they're feeling a certain kind of way, and they can tell you wonderful things about yourself. But then in the cold, hard light of day, after the effects of the alcohol have dissipated, you can't really have a conversation with this person. It's like they have to be drunk, or I don't know. You can't really pin this person down, is what I'm seeing. They're evasive. They're not someone you would have a direct conversation with. Like if you were to contact this person and say, where do you see this going? You know, do you want to get together and talk about this relationship? No, they do not want to do that. They prefer keeping things vague and kind of dreamy. This person probably has strong Pisces in their chart. They could have a Neptune that makes a fuck ton of aspects. So finally, for pile one, what I see is that they know the two of you are not a good match because there's simply not enough in common. You don't see the world in a similar way. They see the world through a mist, through a fog, and you're a lot more direct and level-headed and grounded, rooted in reality than they are. So even though they feel this strong sexual attraction and they may dream of you, they may fantasize, but when it comes to getting down to what's real, sharing a home with someone, sharing resources, having consistent, honest communication, that's lacking here, and they know that. And so I really don't see this person pursuing a relationship with you or wanting to pursue a relationship. They're fine with the way things are, just keeping things vague and at a distance with occasional communication. I don't feel like they're going to pursue a serious romantic sexual relationship with you ever, really. I just don't see this as a good match. Six is Venus. They find you to be gorgeous. There's no question that they find you attractive, but that's not enough to build a relationship, just being attracted to someone. 1, Leo. And 6 and 1, that's 7, Neptune, Pisces. 6 again. And we also have 5, which is Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. I feel like the communication between the two of you is terrible. You probably don't have a good Mercury aspect in your synastry. I see you as having an Earth Mercury, Mercury in Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and I see this person as having a water Mercury, I'm seeing Pisces, but it could also be Cancer or Scorpio. And yes, I know traditionally in textbook astrology that Earth complements water, but not when it comes to Mercury, not from my considerable experience and research. Someone that has a water Mercury, they're going to do best with someone who also has a water Mercury. Feign. I know that feign is spelled F-E-I-G-N. I feel like when the two of you are talking, they have to feign interest, as cold and cruel as that may sound. They're not really interested in getting to know you as a person. For them, it's all mirrors and lights. It's all the fantasy. They love the way you look in pictures. They're very attracted to you. But when the two of you are actually talking, they can't really stay focused, or they don't care. I'm seeing someone who just doesn't care to get to know you because the two of you are just so different. I don't see you having anything really in common. Finn. I'm seeing Pisces. So that is what I have for pile 1. If that resonates, please let me know. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, wow. Three of Cups. So this is really good energy. This is a sexual and romantic connection. There are feelings here. I see two people who make each other laugh. You feel good when you're talking. You feel good. You're connecting on multiple levels. Sexual, erotic, intellectual. This is probably a spiritual connection. I will say this though, for future reference. I should make a video again, a new video on private readings. I just issued a refund to a potential client because her questions were all about what is this connection? Could this person be my twin flame? Were we together in a previous life? I am not that kind of reader. Yes, I'll throw out the occasional, this could be a twin flame or this could be a soulmate. But bottom line, either you're energetically connecting with someone on multiple levels or you aren't. I don't really get into the past life stuff. I'm not that kind of reader. I'm not a psychic. I'm an intuitive card reader. I would prefer not telling you how many kids you're going to have because I really don't know how many kids you're going to have. I'm just interpreting the cards. And I don't believe any reader can tell you if someone's your twin flame. So, soulmates are pretty common. You can have soulmates throughout a lifetime. You can have numerous soulmates, and they can be friends, family, etc. So, if you want to know if someone's going to contact you again, if someone's interested in you, if there could potentially be a 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles kind of relationship, I'm the reader to go to. If you want honesty with no bullshit, no sugarcoating, no fairy tale, I'm the reader to go to. So, I'm not the reader to go to if you're wanting to know if someone's your twin flame. There are other readers who would be happy to take your money and tell you all kinds of bullshit, but that is not who I am. Throat chakra. Five of Wands, the Magician, the Sun, Nine of Wands. You've known this person for a while. I feel like you both think very highly of each other. Even though I don't see pentacles, the respect is implied. I do see respect. I do think that the two of you respect each other's ethics. You conduct yourselves with class. I feel like you're both honest. And when it comes to romantic sexual relationships, you're probably both heart and soul. You're all in. You could argue, but I feel like your arguments are probably good-natured. You both have very strong personalities, very strong opinions. I do usually see major arcana as blocks of energy, but in this context, having the Magician next to the Sun in the center like this, I feel like what this is saying is that this person, your person of interest, the person you're not currently in contact with, they do want to manifest something positive and consistent with you, because they see you in a very positive light. And there are deep feelings here. So the more cards that I draw, we'll see more clues perhaps on why the two of you are not currently in communication. What's going on? If there is all this interest and all this attraction, why are these two people currently not in communication? Why aren't they talking? Mas. Oops. Spirit is talking. What is Spirit saying? What is Spirit saying? Spirit, what are you trying to communicate? No, I really mean it. Uno mas. Four of Swords. Queen of Cups. This just came to me. This person knows that you're the one. They know that you're the love of their life. I don't say that much because I don't know. I just don't. The Lovers. Back to the twin flame thing. This person could see you as a twin flame or a soulmate. But there's singularity here. There's no replacing you. So with these signifiers, Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, King of Wands. You probably both have a lot in water, or you could have a really good moon connection. You could have your moons conjunct. I feel like you probably have good moon and good Mercury. But with the Magician and the Lovers, that's Gemini. You could have Leo as well with the Sun and King of Wands. So one example of many. You could have your Sun in Cancer, Leo rising, Gemini moon. Something similar. But back to the twin flame thing. Yes, I don't believe that any reader can tell you someone's your twin flame, and you certainly aren't going to get that from a pick a card reading. The cards just provide clues. I think it's pretty clear. You know if someone's your twin flame or not. There are all kinds of signs. You're going to see stuff in the 3D and the 5D if it's a twin flame. But there are other channels that focus on that. I don't really focus on that here because I'm not an expert and I've never had the twin flame experience myself, so I can't really speak to that. But this is a very energetic connection and you both know it. You're both aware of this. It could be this person is taking a time out. They're taking a pause because they're trying to get acclimated to this energy. They're trying to get on the spiritual path. They know this is not the usual status quo kind of relationship, and they're not sure how to proceed. I'm really not seeing third party, although we have multiple signifiers. It could be third party. That's always a possibility. I feel like this person is just very spiritually aware. They're very spiritually attuned. They're at a higher frequency. And they're not going to be blowing up your phone because they're not trying to just have sex with you. Okay? I'll get more clues from NASA. NASA, what is going on with this highly energetic connection? 4 more clues, por favor. Three of Swords, so could be third party. King of Cups. And by the way, I need to point this out. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups with the Lovers. Well, there you go. 9 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups with King of Cups. Third party does not mean that always. It can mean this. It doesn't always mean that this person is married to someone else. It doesn't mean they're trying to decide between you and another person. Third party can be a lot more complicated than that. It can be someone who is still getting over an ex and they're not ready to jump back into something this intense because this is very intense. So there can be some hesitancy. There can be some trepidation. There can be some fear. And when it's this intense, there's always going to be fear. I don't care how much baggage you have from previous relationships. When you feel this exposed to someone, this vulnerable, there's going to be fear and you have to work through it. So that's what I see here. This person probably meditates. They're very clearly on some kind of spiritual path. And they're trying to figure out what is going on here. They want to make sure they're not being delusional. But this is not the energy of 2 people who are just on each other's social media constantly. 2 people who are addicted to the noise. I'm seeing 2 very spiritual people, very spiritually aware. And you take breaks because it's not just about the 2 of you getting together, having sex, and building a dream house together. There are lots of things that have to fall into place. And bottom line, you're both on a spiritual path. You're not robots in the material matrix, just going from natural progression to natural progression. So you graduate from high school, you go to college, you get married, you have a house. No, that's total status quo. This is spiritual, it's not status quo. Two, strong moon synastry. Strong masculine energy, 1, Leo, strong feminine. 2, Cancer, the moon. 6, the potential here for true love. 6 is Venus. 4, stability. 4 of Swords, 4 of Wands, which doesn't show up here. The 4 of Wands is implied. 4 is Aquarius. So what I see here, and with it ending on 9 of Pentacles, is that as the cliche goes, it's a cliche because it's true. You both have to do work on yourselves, find stability in yourselves. before you can come together and have this blissful lovers, Two of Cups, harmonious union. There we go. We only had 4 tiles for the first pile. Oak. An oak tree. What is an oak tree? An oak tree is a sturdy motherfucker. It has deep roots. You can carve your initials into an oak tree. It's just really strong, and it's really sturdy, and it's really beautiful. Pin a letter to the oak tree. I think there's a country western song about that. These 2 young lovers, they would put notes on the tree. It's a sad song. It's very poignant. If you get there before I do. If you get there before I do. I'm gonna have to look that up and listen to that after this reading. B. If you get there before I do, don't give up on me. Be like the oak tree. Be sure of who you are. Be proud of who you are. Be rooted in reality. Don't drown in the 2 of Cups. It's like I say again and again at this channel and with clients, you have to find the best cards in the deck in yourself first and foremost. We have to find the lovers in ourselves before we can find the lovers or 2 of Cups with someone else. But there is so much beautiful romantic potential for pile 2. I absolutely love this energy. So, if that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe, click the bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 3, iPhone check. Are we still rolling? Yes, we are. 3 of Swords. Ouch. Five of Cups. Nine of Cups. The Tower. I'm hearing Love Will Tear Us Apart by Joy Division. Heart-shaped box. Nirvana. There is so much intensity here. Deep feelings. Okay, this person is missing you. They are feeling the separation like a ton of bricks. This is not casual. This is not just about sex. Deep feelings. So, of course, it's complicated. It could be third party, which is pretty common. It could be a lot of things. There could be tremendous distance between you. You can't just show up at this person's house and have deeply gratifying sex. There are obstacles. There are things in the way. There are things to work out. But it's safe to say, just from these 4 cards, this person is very raw, very emotional, very sensitive when it comes to this connection. They're feeling this. They care. Okay. Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos. I wish I could speak fluent Spanish. I got a D in Spanish too at UTSA a couple of years ago. I went to the professor's office and told him, look, I've got to pass this class. That sounds like a sleazy porn movie. What can I do to pass this class? No, it was not remotely like that. But I told him that I was aware of the fact that I was very close to failing and I couldn't fail. I had a lot at stake. So anyway, we were about the same age. I was like 44, he was about 44, 45. And he said, as you get older, your brain starts to deteriorate. And as you get older, it gets increasingly more difficult to learn a foreign language. So in this lifetime, it's very unlikely I'll never speak fluent Spanish. And that's sad. Ace of Wands. Because from my perspective, it is the most goddamn gorgeous language on the planet. The world. That doesn't say anything to me. That doesn't make me feel anything. The world. El mundo. That is high vibration. Yes, Spanish is more high vibration than English. I said it. I'll say it again. Eight of Wands. Ocho de Bastos. It's just sexier. It's more poetic. It flows. As de Bastos. Yes, baby. As de Bastos. All night long. Okay. This is a very intense sexual connection. I'm seeing Moon Pluto. I've experienced that twice with two different men. When you have Moon Pluto in Sinistry, the Moon person always feels it. The Pluto person tends to have the power in the upper hand because it's not quite as intense for them. So I was the Moon and Moon in Virgo, and these two men had their Pluto right on my Moon in Virgo in the first house. So you and this person could have the Moon-Pluto conjunction. I've read that the opposition is also quite strong. So you could have Moon opposite Pluto. But this is intense. It is sexual, but it's also romantic. There are feelings here. I feel like this person has strong fire and water in their natal chart because we have all this fire and water. So one example of many, they could have Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Aries. But they want you. They want you and they can't have you. So are you married? Are you otherwise committed? I'm getting strong third-party vibes all of a sudden. To have the World and the Tower, something significant has to change for the two of you to get together and experience the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Wands. And actually, with these first 8 cards, I would be surprised if the two of you were not in pretty consistent communication, talking at least on a weekly basis. Eight of Wands is about passionate, consistent communication. I call it the sex card. So to have the Eight of Wands under the Tower, that's really white hot. But something significant has to change for the two of you to get together and have consistent sex in person in the Nine of Cups, this deeply gratifying relationship. A marriage has to result in divorce, or a move has to be made, a major move. You have to leave a continent or a country. I'm not seeing a couple of hours, I'm not seeing something like 200 miles, like this person's in Dallas and you're in San Antonio or whatever. No, it's a lot more extreme than that. Vast distance and possibly third party. Okay, Santa Muerte, tell me something good. What's going on with this hot connection? Now I'm hearing, I want you so bad. I want you, she's so heavy from Abbey Road. My favorite Beatles album. One of my favorite Beatles songs, John Lennon. When he was in the throes of lust, getting to know Yoko Ono, he recorded, I Want You, She's So Heavy. I want you so bad. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me. Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. Could be an age gap. Eight of Pentacles. With Eight of Pentacles and Four of Wands and the World, yeah, I'm seeing marriage here. Two of Pentacles. I can tell you this, there is absolutely mutuality. Two people who want each other, two people who love each other, two people who pretty much idolize each other. I feel like you both have each other on a pedestal. You see each other as wish fulfillment. You may have more air in your chart. You may have more air and earth. Could be an age gap. But this person you're not in contact with, I'm seeing strong fire and water. I'm seeing a fuck ton of emotions. When this person falls in love, they fall hard and they're all in heart and soul. There's no ambivalence to this energy. A lot of lust, dreams. This person listens to songs and they think of you. They see a sunset, a sunrise, the ocean, they think of you. This is very romantic. Five of Wands. Strong sexual attraction. Queen of Swords. They feel like you've rejected them. They feel like you're a lot colder when it comes to this connection. They feel like they feel it more deeply than you do, is what I'm getting. Ten of Wands. Three of Wands. You have responsibilities. You could have young children. You could be running a business. You could be a homeowner. You got a lot going on, and this person feels like there's no place for them in your life. They feel rejected. They feel abandoned. This is triggering them. This is reminding them of their childhood in some way. Maybe they were rejected and abandoned by a parent when they were 2, 3, 4, 5 years old. But there is massive love here. One, Leo, the sun. There's no replacing you. There is singularity. This is very similar to pile 2. 2, Cancer, the moon. So strong masculine and strong feminine energy. 5, Mercury, which rules Gemini and Virgo. Communication is very frustrating. You want to be together in the 3D, but you can't have that reality right now. So it's very painful. It's sharp. You feel like this person feels like their heart is pierced with swords. 6, Venus. This is love. 6 and 5. 11, 2. 2 of Pentacles. Although we don't have 2 of Cups here, I feel like the presence of 2 of Cups is implied. We do have 9 of Cups. Quinn, Quan, Aqua. Well, I'm seeing the ocean. Aqua, agua, Spanish. I'm seeing the ocean. Rain. It's raining in this person's heart. That's a beautiful song by Buddy Holly. It's raining in my heart. They feel melancholy. They feel this deep, profound sadness because they're not with their person. You are their person, according to these cards. If that resonates, please let me know in the comments. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 4, Seven of Swords. King of Cups. The World, El Mundo. Eight of Wands, Ocho de Bastos. No, I don't speak fluent Spanish. I wish that I did. Alas, I am a gringa from the North Texas sticks. I got a D in Spanish too at UTSA. Lo siento. Better luck next time. Maybe in my next lifetime, if this planet is still around in the next 100 years, I don't know. Maybe I'll be born in Mexico City or Guanajuato. Guanajuato, the birthplace of Diego Rivera, Frida Kahlo's husband. Okay. I'm seeing some bullshit. I'm seeing one of those garden variety complicated situations. I'm hearing we want the world and we want it now. The Doors, when the music's over. Because the King of Cups is looking at the world. He wants the world and he wants it now. And he's willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. He's willing to cheat. He's willing to lie. This is what I'm seeing just from these first 4 cards. I'm seeing someone who will just blow up your phone. They want you. They can't wait to see you again. There's no one else like you. But then they go ghost. This person has a very chaotic, imbalanced energy. They have a very complicated natal chart. One example of many, they could have Sun in Cancer, Moon in Gemini, Taurus rising. The world is the fixed modality. Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. There's some fire in there somewhere. They've got fire, earth, water, air. Their chart is all over the place. This is a hard person to understand. This is a hard person to tie down. They defy categories. They defy labels. I'm seeing someone who is sexually ravenous. They could be a sex addict. They could be a porn addict. They could have a few fetishes. I don't know. I'm just seeing a lot of noise around this person. I'm seeing this person on their phone a lot. They're on social media a lot. Okay. Looking at these first 4 cards makes me crave a beer. Specifically a Shiner Bock. Indio is my favorite beer, but it's getting increasingly harder to find. I mean, I have to go in person to Central Market to get Indio, and that's not going to happen in the foreseeable future. I have to go to these little redneck convenience stores, and so it's Shiner Bock. Shiner Bock is a good, solid Texas beer. But Indio is the best beer on the planet. I first had an Indio when I went across the border with a boyfriend in 2015. Yeah, 2015. Went across to Progresso. And I said, holy fuck, where has this beer been all my life? Damn, that's a good beer. The Wheel. I got this t-shirt. I'm going to do a video tonight advertising all these t-shirts I got. This website is called $6 t-shirt or something like that. Anyway, you could get 10 t-shirts for $50. So I mostly got shirts for myself, but I got a couple for my son. And this one t-shirt, I got Two of Swords. It says, the price is wrong, bitch. Queen of Chalices, Queen of Cups. Temperance, La Templanza. Well, look at this. Looky, looky here. We have the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This could be an energetic. This I'm being way too ambitious with my tongue. This could be an energetic match. You could match spiritually, perhaps. You could be twin flames. Soulmates, maybe. That's pretty common. It's like I said, and I don't know, pile 2. No reader can tell you if someone's your twin flame, but the cards provide clues. So the communication is crazy chaotic. It's crazy inconsistent. And I've experienced this a few times. This is not a twin flame thing. I don't know what kind of thing this is, but where you have these really deep, fascinating conversations with someone, and then poof, just disappears. I'm thinking of this certain man, the man who was the catalyst for me starting this channel. I thought he was my twin flame, but I really don't think so, because I've done all the work on myself. I've meditated and read The Power of Now, and he still hasn't contacted me in quite some time. It's been years, so I don't think he's my twin flame. Anyway, we had this really good date in 2014. I mean, worlds collided. We connected on multiple levels. And then he just went ghost. I mean, he was married, but so he's currently divorced, I think. Anyway, it's happened a few times with various men where the worlds collide, it's intense, and then it just flatlines. I'm not seeing the flat line here. I don't feel like it's over. It's far from over. There's too much energy for this to be over, but there's no consistency. That's what's missing here. But you both probably have strong water in your natal charts: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, and or Mercury. What this lacks is consistency. What this lacks is balance, with Temperance and Two of Swords sandwiching the Queen of Cups. To be blunt, you could both be addicts. Addictions are becoming more and more common. We've got the food addiction, we got the porn addiction, we've got love addiction, sex addiction, noise addiction, which most everyone I know has that. Noise addiction, you're constantly on a device, you're constantly plugged into social media, you're constantly on YouTube. I like to pretend I'm this great spiritual person on high. The truth is, I can't get off of YouTube. I'm always on YouTube, going down various rabbit holes. So, noise addiction. There's a lot of noise around both of you. That's what I'm seeing. Santa Muerte, tell me something good. What's going on? Uno más. Lenny Kravitz, it ain't over till it's over. King of Cups again. This person likes to throw back. Okay. Two of Wands. Six of Wands. Maybe they like to smoke. I was telling my ex, you know, I live with my ex, my second ex-husband, and our son. He's 12. I was telling my ex, I have the lava lamp, and I have the record player, and I have Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon, I have Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti, I have Jimi Hendrix, Boda's Love, but I don't have the bowl. I don't have the smoke. I've not smoked since 2016 with my Gemini ex that I met at OkCupid, Justice. Okay. Yeah, this is a Led Zeppelin song. Dazed and Confused comes to mind. This is a really intense sexual connection, but it is quote unquote spiritual as well. We're all spiritual beings. We're all souls going through the pretense of being human beings for 80, 100 years. Various incarnations. So we're all souls in these human suits. Every relationship is spiritual. But you know, when you connect with someone on multiple levels and maybe there's some mental telepathy and you finish each other's sentences and there's synchronicity, that's a heightened spiritual relationship. This is a heightened spiritual relationship, but it's also sexual. It's 3D and 5D commingled. Okay. So I feel like this person, I was going to say they're in love with you, but it's more complicated than that. They know that they like you. They know that when the two of you are connecting, you're in communication, you're talking, they know that it's energetic and it's good. It feels good to them. But I feel like what's hindering this, the hindrance of this connection is just you both have so much noise around you. You could have other relationships. That's always a possibility. There could be hundreds of miles between you. I don't know. But there's no lack of feeling here. There's plenty of feelings for pile 4. Tie it all together with 4 NASA cards. Please elucidate. Please clarify. What is going on with this King of Cups character? How does he feel truly about this connection? With the Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, he can see himself marrying you. And I feel like you've talked about it. Maybe he was talking about it in kind of a joking manner. 5 of Cups, we should just get married. We're so compatible. 5 of Pentacles, but right now he doesn't have much to offer you. He could be struggling financially. King of Swords. So he fluctuates. He goes from one extreme to the other. He goes from King of Cups, all lovey-dovey, let's just get married, fuck it, let's just get married. And then he goes to King of Swords, where he's playing the ghost. He doesn't have anything to offer you right now because he's very imbalanced. 2 5s, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Financial stress, financial imbalance, addiction. If the two of you were to get together right now and co-create the 10 of Cups, it would be like Pee-wee's Playhouse. You know, Pee-wee's Playhouse was a show that I loved in the 80s. I love that theme song. It's the best theme song ever. Well, it goes toe-to-toe with Welcome Back, Kotter. But no, welcome to Pee-wee's Playhouse. Pee-wee's Playhouse, that intro is just so ebullient. I know technically the word is supposed to be pronounced ebullient, but that just sounds stupid to me, so I say ebullient. My Redbubble storefront, the main one is Ebullience Press. Misty Rainwater Lights, Ebullience Press. At Pee-wee's Playhouse, it's just so chaotic. You've got Cherry, you've got Pee-wee, of course. You've got Randy the puppet. You've got the dinosaur family. Is it Globy? Is the globe called Globy? That sounds stupid. Globy. Mr. Globe, Mr. World, whatever. Mr. Kite. You just have all this stuff going on. It would be fun, you know. It would be fun to live in Pee-wee's Playhouse, I guess, for a while, but to spend an entire life, to spend 10 or more years in Pee-wee's Playhouse, it might get kind of annoying after a while. All that noise, all that high vibration energy. La 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 la, la 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 la. Connect the dots. I'm getting that confused with Elmo's World. So, Elmo's World, Pee-wee's Playhouse. This is just highly energetic. It could be that you're both raging extroverts with very busy social lives. You have a lot of friends. You could have friends in common. So it's really hard to pin this one down. I would just say you definitely don't lack feelings. There are plenty of feelings to go around. It's very intense. It's very energetic. I don't know what else to say. I'm just seeing extremes, extreme highs, extreme lows. 3, the highest vibration number, that's Jupiter, Sagittarius. 2, Cancer, the moon. You are an energetic match. We have 2 2s. And we have 4, 4 of Wands, 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, Aquarius. At least one person in this connection has to have some Aquarius in their chart, I would say. Another 4. You could both have Aquarius in your natal charts, or you could have a Uranus that makes a fuck ton of aspects. Uranus on your ascendant or descendant, Uranus in your 7th house. Strong Aquarius flavor. The carnival is in town. The circus is in town. Okay. Jen. Misery and Jen by Merle Haggard, which Misery and Jen by Merle Haggard is a very 5 of Cups kind of song. Finn, okay, well that would be Pisces. Fine. That scene from Urban Cowboy, Fine, Forget It, where Bud and Sissy are having that really intense fight, and then after Bud finally gets Sissy in the pickup truck, he looks at her and says, "You want to get married?" So I can see you as you and your person as Bud and Sissy. You're fighting, you're saying, "Fine, forget it." Harsh words are exchanged, and then there's a marriage proposal. You want to get married. So that is what I have for pile 4, and that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.